For the second time in 10 days, President Joe Biden is delivering a primetime address following recent mass shootings to call on Congress to pass legislation aimed at curbing gun violence in the United States. The speech, announced by the White House on Thursday, is scheduled to be streamed live at 7:30 p.m. The remarks come the day after the 233rd mass shooting in the U.S. this year took place in Tulsa, Oklahoma, that resulted in 5 people dead, including the shooter at St. Francis Hospital. This was a week after 19 students and 2 teachers were killed, and 17 others injured at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. And a little over 2 weeks after 10 people were killed and 3 others were injured during a racist attack at a grocery store in Buffalo, N.Y. Biden previously issued remarks on May 24, regarding the shootings in Buffalo and Uvalde. When in God's name are we going to stand up to the gun lobby? When in God's name will we do what we all know in our gut needs to be done? He said. Since then, other members of his cabinet have also spoken out in favor of congressional action to enact common-sense gun laws. We, of course, hold the people of Tulsa in our hearts, but we, of course, reaffirm our commitment to passing common-sense gun safety laws, said Vice President Kamala Harris. No more excuses. Thoughts and prayers are important, but we need Congress to act. On Wednesday, Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack echoed the sentiment at the start of a speech at Georgetown University. Added to this litany of challenges, the tragic events recently in New York and Texas, where innocent people shall be. Meanwhile, on the Hill, the House Judiciary Committee held a markup today to advance a series of bills with the goal of getting the package to the floor for a full House vote next week. The package of gun control measures would, among other things, raise the age for buying semi-automatic rifles from 18 to 21, ban high-capacity magazines and increase background check requirements. On the Senate side, a deal may be farther away, but a bipartisan group of senators led by John Cornyn, Republican Texas, and Chris Murphy, Democrat Connecticut, spent the past week attempting to reach a deal on potential legislation that would address gun violence. On the table are state incentives to pass red flag laws, updates to school safety protocols, and changes to background checks. But it is easier said than done.